Hello everyone. Now I'm going to talk about the DNS walkthrough in Wireshark. Now let me talk about first what DNS is. The domain name system, which actually stands for DNS, is the phone book of the internet. Human access information online through domain names like nytimes.com or espn.com. Web browsers interact through internet protocol addresses. DNA translates domain names to IP addresses so browsers can load internet resources. Now for an example, if we would like to go to an website, Amazon, so how it will actually work, let me show you. I will show you that later in the workshop, but let me at least explain how the whole process is done. So basically DNA does is that it actually follows 4 ways to get the desired site for the client. The 4 steps are recursive resolver, root server, top level domain server, authoritative name server. At first it looks for it in the recursive resolver. If it's not found there, then it goes to the root server. Then it still doesn't found there, then it goes to the top level domain server. At last, if it still doesn't found there, then it go to the authoritative name server. Now let me give a brief or just a little bit idea about what are those. Recursive resolver is actually operated by ISPs, wireless scammer, or a third-party operator. Root server, this is the first DNS server the recursive server talks to. They are present all over the world and knows into top-level domains such as .com. Then the top level domain server stores the addresses info for second level domains within the top level domain. Authoritative name server, in this case actually DNS uses UDP, because although UDP is unreliable but it is faster. Since DNS requests are tiny, they can fit into the UDP segments. Now let me show in this process in the Wireshark. Let me first go to the Wireshark. Starting it, continue without saving, then going to Ctrl C plus. Let me clear this up. Now we're gonna type ns lookup, then we go to our desired website, that is amazon.com, and 8.8.8, sorry, okay, we got that. Now we are going to stop the Wireshark. Okay, at first we can see that it says that there is no name, so at first it couldn't find anything, but then it found the desired site that we are actually looking for. If we click on it, then at the bottom of it we are gonna find that there are three addresses, and through these are the addresses it will take our desired site. This is how actually DNS works, and it's a brief and all about how it works. Thank you for bearing with me.